How are we doing? Woo! Have we all had a drink? Saturday, isn't it? Lovely. I'm Georgie. I'm going to do some new stuff from the Edinburgh show that I've sort of written. It's not written. That I'm taking up this year. So it's proper trial and error. Does that sound all right? Yeah. All right, can we try that? I'll need some help, actually. Gentleman over there, I'm going to need you to help me in a minute. All of the stuff I do, it needs some context. I know that doesn't sound very sexy or funny context, but it has to be done, okay? Long story short, I can only see out one eye, and then 8 years ago, I went completely blind for a year, and then I got my sight back, okay? Right, we're all on board, yeah? Yeah, and it's surprisingly funny. Blind banter, who knew? Who knew? And to be honest, it launched my fucking career going blind. I got a whole Edinburgh show out of it, and I'm sort of stretching it out into a second one as well, which is great. So I'm going to do this. There's the new show is sort of 29 years. I turned 30 this year of material I'm trying to cram in. So what I'm doing is, can I borrow you? All you've got to do is stand and hold something. That's literally it. Is that all right? Is that all right? Don't show too much fucking enthusiasm. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, all right, I suppose so. Cool. Right, hold that for me. Right, no one can... How ironic. I've made that so small so no one can see it. Basically, this is Georgie's eye chart of anecdotes. Ah, mystical. Great. Can you show... a few people can see that, right? I admit, it's shit, isn't it? It's fucking shit. It's a prototype. I'm working towards a better one. Can somebody see words within it? And I'll tell you the story of that word, and I have to tell you that story if I can remember them. Someone say vagina. Yes, they did. Vagina. Okay, you can put it down now. It's fine. We've got the story. Some of you might have heard of this young lady. There's a wonderful comedian called Karen Hobbs. She's a friend of mine. We gig together a lot. She, when she was quite young, got cervical cancer and made a... Don't worry, it gets funny. Someone laughed down there. Cancer, why? And she made a show about it, a fantastic show about her experience. And me and her, although we're mates, we're a little bit at war because we feel like the others stole the other's thing. I had a show about being blind and she had one about cancer. And we ended up having a stand-up row at a gig because I mentioned it on stage. She chips in from the audience. So what I got the audience to do, which I'd like you guys to do, what's worse to you guys? Cancer or going blind? Hands up for blind. Let's have a look. Yeah. Cancer. I think, what do we think? Have a look around. I think cancer might have won. Fuck you guys, blind, all right? Blind. Fucking sucked. But it does have lots of perks though. I've got a freedom pass. You get them if you're registered disabled. Do you know what they are? Anyone?
Free travel.
Free travel in London, good girl, yeah. I get free travel, zones 1 to 6, bus, tube, rail. It's awesome. I fucking lost it the other week, my freedom pass. I was gutted. I had to pay for travel while I got a new one, like some abled wanker. What the fuck is that? Can you hold that up again for me, babe? Thanks. Can anyone else see another thing in there?
Creepy.
Creepy? I was hoping you'd say this one. I had this... Oh, fuck it, I can't be bothered to be modest. It's been a long day. I had some really great PR a couple of months ago. I was on the telly and I was on radio and a couple of other things. It was fucking awesome, all right? I'm not pretending it wasn't. Mum and Dad were very proud. And wonderful people got in touch. I did bits of my Edinburgh shows about disability, about going blind and all of that. And, some really cool people got in touch, really enjoyed it, which is great. However, God love the internet, some fucking weirdos got in touch too. Do you want to know what they said? Yeah. Of course you fucking do. First tweet I got, thank God for Twitter, from one guy, just simply said, "Will you go on a date with me?" And that was it, after seeing me on the telly, on the BBC, so that's nice. Good for him. I did check him out, he had 6 followers. Enough said. This guy's great. Ironically, I need to make this slightly larger, hang on. Can't read it. This was from, I can't really say his name. Let's call him, what rhymes with Jamie? Fuck it, we'll call him Steve. Morning. I saw you on the BBC interwebs and thought you a total babe. Knowing full well that life is short, I thought I'd try and get in touch in order to inform you of this. No punctuation. I'm guessing you'll find this creepy or cool. Anyway, thanks for living life on the edge and being hot. do you do with that? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? This was my favourite. The email address set off alarm bells. You can email me if you want to tonight, something weird, through my website, like a contact form. And the email address that came up from this guy was inappropriate@notadomainname.com. Yes, I was intrigued. And it said, hello, Georgie. Hang on, sorry, this phone's fucked. I think you can tell from the back of it what I've done. It's got a hole in it. I dropped my other one down the toilet, so I'm using an old handset. Just a bit side fun for you, that, just a bit about me. I just watched you on the BBC website. It's not a real email address I've used here because I wish to remain anonymous. But I had to say that as well as having a very, very attractive speaking voice and being funny as a comedian, you are also ridiculously fit. I hope you'll always enjoy being this way. Smiley face, keep up the great work, Lee. I've done that set a couple of times, and it has occurred to me, I mean, they're obviously keen. They could be here. Do you know what I mean? I want to reply to it, but what would you put? Well, how am I for time? How am I for time? Anybody? No? Another minute? All right, we'll squeeze in one more. Do you want to hold that up again, please, sweetheart? Thank you. Anyone see that? Ball. Ah, good. Nice, quick one. My best friend is a guy called Drew Turner. He's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful friend. I love him to bits. We've been through a lot together. He does like to play a game, though, called Cock or Ball. Anybody heard of Cock or Ball? Yeah, of course you have. He has his own version of it, though. He scratches his cock or his balls, and he makes you sniff his finger. And guess which one? I love that guy. I think that took up a minute, didn't it? That'll do. Another one? All right, oh, fucking hell. Can anyone... I can't read them, so... What do I mean? Sabrina. I've got a stalker. And stalker's a strong word, but she's fucking weird. I was doing some stage school teaching the other week. You know, it's for little uns who do like singing, drama and dance. I fucking hated it. I quit, did my head in. And so I was doing that, and then there was an older group who I didn't teach, who were waiting outside to come into the room I was using. And I nipped out to go to the toilet, went past them, and they all went really quiet. I was like, what the fuck was that about? That was weird. Went for a piss, opened the cubicle door, and Sabrina was stood there. She's like, hi, are you Georgie Morrell? I'm like, yeah, who are you? She's like, I'm Sabrina, I've heard all about you, I just think you're amazing. You're like a blind comedian, and I'm someone who's blind and wants to be a comedian. I was really fucking scared. She was blocking the only exit. And this girl, she was 17, and she had been on my website, she knew everything about me, and she didn't go to the toilet, which I thought was weird. She just came in there to speak to me. So I was like, all right, well, you know, we can have a chat when I've got some time. And I left, went in and saw the principal and the other teachers. They were like, oh my God, did Sabrina find you? And I was like, yeah, what the fuck? They're like, oh, gutted, she's obsessed. So, oh, thanks, guys. Have my fucking back on this. And then it actually got quite bad. She's added me on Facebook and been messaging me. And the problem is, because it's stage school, so it's teacher-pupil relationship, I could literally get fucked for this. Like proper trouble, like on a list sort of thing. So if you never hear from me again, that's what happened. It was nice to know me. I think that's it. I haven't kept an eye on the time at all. Eye on the time. Guys, you've been lovely, really fucking lovely. You've got great acts tonight. Have a really good time. Have lots of drinks. Get pissed.